Hi everyone, Maria here, and I have a project to share with you. I've been working on this for about a week now, and this is a mini album that I made for my daughter using the DCWV Paper stack. It's a fairly old stack called Once Upon a Time. I had it and I wanted to make an album with it for my daughter for when we go to Disneyland so that she can put her autographs and her pictures in this album. So here it is, and I basically got the idea from a whole bunch of people. So this is an album that is I don't know. It has so many different techniques, so many different little things that I wanted to do, things that I wanted to make. So I put it all together in this album, and I hope you're gonna like it. So the binding method that I used for this album is Laura Denison's Stack the Deck mini album, and she did it around Christmas time last year. She used this technique to bind her album. It's called Stack the Deck. So if you are interested in knowing how I bound this album, you can check Laura's tutorial on Stack the Deck mini album. Now for the cover, like I said, I used Once Upon a Time paper stack, and this is just some Prima pearls that I put on top, and this is a frame that I got from Michael's. These are some handmade roses. This one is a handmade rose. My Leonie from My Passion for Paper has a tutorial on these roses, so I used her technique to make this rose. Now there is flower that I used from my stash right there, and then there is a button. These are the butterflies, the acrylic butterflies that I bought from branches I bought from my dollar store. It's called Dollarama in Canada. I used that right here around the frame. Here is another mulberry paper flower. Mulberry paper flower here. Some little Prima flowers here, and I just used these little paper flowers, the mulberry paper flowers, to fill, sort of just to fill as fillers. Now here is a beaded spray that I made. Alright, so that's the cover. And here is a charms cluster that I made. I used quite a few different things here. This one is an element from Industrial Chic. Here is a key that I got from my local scrapbooking store, and there are some beads. Alright, so the first page, now for the closure I used Artie Cake charms, and I just put an eyelet here and on the back side, and this is the back cover. I kept it fairly simple. I'm just gonna sign it and put my name on it, and this is the closure. So it's a crown fit for a princess, and then this is how you open it. Now, okay, I'm gonna try not to go out of camera here. So this is the first page. Again, I kept it fairly simple because I want to put some introduction. I'm probably gonna put her name and the dates from our Disney's trip. Now, that's the other side of the page, and this is from the paper collection. Here is a recollection flower, and I put a center from my stash. This was a button, and I put some stems here. Now this is a pocket page, so I'm just gonna put some tags, and my daughter can also put some memorabilia here from her trip to Disney. So for the first page says Once Upon a Time, and the second page says Far, Far Away. Now this was on the paper, the stack that I used was a 12 by 12, so I had to cut it out and put it, so I fussy cut it far and away, and then I put it so that it would fit on this fit on this album. And I also fussy cut it this here. Now the next page, again, I made a cluster of flower. So this is a rolled paper flower. The rest of it is mostly mulberry paper flowers, some roses here, and I cut out a Martha Stewart leaf. I put a bead in here as well, right here. So just these are mostly just fillers. A bead here again, and I made a spray from the branches that I got from Dollarama last year. It was around, not last year, this year around Easter time, they had those beautiful acrylic branches in the floral section. Now, the next page is fairies, and I didn't have to do anything with this page because it's pretty itself, so I just left it like that. Now, on this page here, this was written at the bottom of one of the page from the paper collection. So what I did is I cut it out and I rounded the corners, and then I put it so that it would fit on this page. And then this is just this is also the bling from Dollarama. I bought it last year, and I also have a video on it that I'll post a link to. These are only $1 from the dollar store, and they're really, really good. Now this is also a flower that I handmade and put some beads and blings in the center. So the next page, I got this idea from Kelly. Her channel is Creative Kelly from Cali, and she had it on the first page of the album, but I liked it in the middle because I wanted to keep the first page the way I did it. So I wanted to include this in the album just because I liked it. And I made a pocket with some lace here, and this just tucks in right here. And my daughter can put some pictures or notes or whatever she wants to do here. Now, this page is basically, it has a mini album in an album. So I'll show you. This idea is from Kathy Orta, and she is a Paper Phenomenon here on YouTube. And she did this one-page mini long time ago, and I wanted to make this, and I wanted to include it in a mini. So I just thought this is, a good place to do it because there is a lot of small memorabilia and tickets and stamps and things like that that my daughter want to put in this album, and a miniature album would be a perfect thing to hold it all in one place. So here is a Martha Stewart butterfly, and I punched out 3 layers and stacked them one on top of each other. So this is sort of a 3D thing. I used these stamens to make the antennas, and then pearls in the center for the body. I used a button to just keep it shut, and then this is a button that I put on some foam dot. Now I'm probably gonna go out of camera here, but I'll try. Now this is how it opens. So it opens like that, and then it has another flap that opens up. So I think I'm just gonna turn it this way and show you. So this is how it is. All of these opens, and there are pockets here. One of it I matted inside, and I just thought I don't really need to because I liked it the way it is, so I just left it. So here, a pocket here, and I mean, you can just stick whatever little things you might have. And then it closes like that, and then like that, and that's it. So this is how this is. And then Dollarama bling again, pocket page. So now I kept those 2 pages simple for the photos. If I have any big ones, like 4x6, I just put one. This is a petaloo flower that I had in my stash, and I just put some stickles on top of it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but I went like crazy over this whole stuff with stickles. Okay, so this is simple. I didn't do anything on this page. Now, this page, this is just the paper from the paper stack, and this fairy, I fussy cut it, and I put it on pop dots. And this page, I made another mini album, and this is an acrylic pocket that I made from clear plastic, and this is the album that I made. This is also, again, a Kathy Orta's 1-page mini that I made from a single sheet of 12x12 paper. So on the front, it has a pocket right there, and then it opens up. So it has a pocket right here, and then it opens up like that, and it opens up like that, and it has a pocket right here. Now flips open, it has space for photos. Photo again. It has a pocket right here, space for photos, and then it has at the back again a flap that opens with a pocket for photos or tickets and stubs and stuff like that. Now this is an album that I really scrapbook because I use my scraps, leftover scrap pieces from all the cutting that I did in this album. So I use a lot of leftover pieces, so they're mismatched, but they are part of the collection. And you know, wherever I couldn't find a piece that will look good, I just use some washi tape. So I'm very proud of myself that I mean, use a lot of scraps. It just kills the purpose if I keep cutting paper, you know, big sheets of paper for smaller albums and stuff like that. So I guess we have those options to make these mini albums so that we can use the scraps. Now, the last page, on this side, I have a Tim Holtz bird and a branch that I die cut first on thin or a lightweight chipboard, and then I cut it with the design paper, and I just glued it on top and then glued it on paper. This page kind of reminded me of sky, so I just thought, you know, this would be a good idea to put a bird over there. And then, like, the first page and the second page that said, "Once upon a time, far, far away," right here. And then this page said, "There lived a beautiful princess," and then the last page, just like a fairy tale, says "Happily Ever After." Again, I cut it out because it was too big to fit on this, so I fussy cutted the whole thing, and I put it on this, and I fussy cutted this as well. So, and I put this on some pop dots, so it's a little raised. Now, this is the back cover, and I've already shown it to you. So again, this is how the closure works, and I'll show you the profile from all 4 sides. So this is the top, this is the side, and that's the bottom, and this is how the binding looks like. So I hope you like it. Please do comment and tell me if there's anything that you want to know how I did, or if you want me to show you how I made the flowers or put the album together. Like I said, there are tutorials for most of the things that I used in this album. But if there's any question, please feel free to ask, and do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.